Hi everybody. We have now officially made it past the halfway mark in the course. Great job in finishing up Module 2. Keep up the great work. I received everyone's midterm exam. I apologize for the slight delay in getting those graded. I hope that by no later than tomorrow I will have all of the midterms graded. Based on the lack of emails I received, I'm hopeful that people didn't run into too many difficulties while taking the midterm exam, and I'm also hopeful that people did not feel rushed given the 4 hours that you were allowed to take for the midterm. So again, be looking probably by sometime tomorrow for those midterm grades to be posted. I enjoyed once again reading about your hypotheses that you plan to test for your mock empirical research papers. Nice job again in the discussion forum. I think one kind of general theme that came up was that we recognize that the results of our hypothesis tests need to be interpreted, and the implications or the importance of the associated results from our tests are not always entirely clear or straightforward or obvious. I think this is pointing to the very important fact that a collaborative effort, discussion with our peers, is really a necessary part of the research process. So again, keep up the great work in the discussion forum. We are now into the second half of the course where we will be focusing on regression analysis. Regression analysis will really take center stage in a few of the courses that you take in the data analytics program. While mechanically things may start to look a little different from what we've seen so far, it's really important to keep in mind that overall we're essentially doing the same thing, which is conducting statistical inference. We have a question about a population, we draw a sample, we conduct statistical analysis by calculating our estimates and conducting hypothesis tests, calculating confidence intervals, all in the attempt to make some inference back to that underlying population. We're familiar with this at this point, hopefully. Nothing is changing, aside from the form of the question that we're asking. We're really going to now start asking questions of the form, how exactly is one variable related to another variable? And regression analysis is a powerful tool that will allow us to empirically and quantitatively answer these forms of questions. So while that is changing, the overarching process is still the same. We have a question about a population, we gather a sample, we conduct our analysis, and we make an inference. That will remain constant. It's just the calculations and interpretations are a little different now because the types of questions that we're asking are a little different. I can't stress enough to try to keep that in mind, that we're already familiar with this process of statistical inference. All that's really changing now is the form of question that we're asking. Be in touch if you have any questions at all. Keep up the great work, and I'll hear from you soon.